guys are going to get exactly what you fucking want. The only thing you need to do is consistently continue to keep up with your shit every fucking day, despite the roadblocks and the challenges and everything in fucking between. Whatever the fuck is being thrown at you, you have to overcome that every fucking day and stay consistent and never give up. And that is the only way you can see the things that you want to happen in the best way fucking possible. Either want your shit so fucking bad that you will do anything, and I mean anything, like everything and anything, even the things that you would never be willing to do in general, you'll do that in the best way possible if you really want the things you want. But if you don't want it truly, you will never put in the work. You will never overcome the obstacles. You will never do whatever it's willing to take, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say to make it fucking happen. You will never do what it is that you have to do to fucking get there. It's one or the other. You either fucking want it and you're gonna make it happen, or you don't want it and it's gonna fucking show through your fucking actions. Regardless, your actions are gonna show whether you fucking want it or not. But like I'm trying to say, if you want it as you claim you want it as bad as you do, you have to be willing to do all the things that you were never willing to do at one point or another. And I'm just using that in a metaphorical sense to prove to yourself that you truly do want it bad enough. Because if you don't want it bad enough, you'll just throw in the towel as soon as something comes or arises that you don't want to deal with. You know what I mean? Like a fear comes up and you don't want to bother dealing with it. Well, you're going to give up. Or something comes, you don't want to, I don't want to deal with this. Well, you're going to fucking give up. You're not going to fucking make it then. But then what the fuck are you going to do if you don't make it and you don't want it, even though you say you don't want it? Well, what the fuck are you going to do? Go work a 9 to 5? What the fuck are you going to go do? Go get stuck paying bills, being stuck in survival mode, being stuck living paycheck to fucking paycheck, for fuck's sakes? You literally have to do what you have to do. You have to be willing to do the things that at one point or another you were never willing to do it at all in order to get what you want. Like, I'm just saying it metaphorically. It just shows you either want it or you don't. You either do all the things you don't want now to make it happen, or you just don't do the things you don't want to do because you just don't want to deal with it, and then you never make it, and then you're stuck settling, working a 9 to 5, paying bills, living paycheck to paycheck, being in survival mode until you fucking die living miserably. And I know you don't want that shit. I'm saying this metaphorically. Sometimes you gotta be willing to suck that fucking dick to get to the fucking end. And again, not literally dick. I'm using that as a fucking metaphor, for fuck's sake. I'm saying that in a way that you have to sometimes do things you don't want to do when it's required in order to get to where you're trying to go. And sucking dick is not required. I'm just using that as a metaphorical sense. Too many people would take that shit too fucking seriously. Don't actually go suck someone's dick. Metaphorically speaking, I'm just saying you gotta sometimes do things you didn't want to do if it's required to get there. Otherwise, you didn't want it and you're gonna be stuck settling for fucking dog shit.